What if I told you one of the biggest businesses on earth makes money while you're sleeping, makes money when you're scrolling, makes money when you're texting, makes money while you're watching YouTube, and sometimes makes money even when you aren't using your phone at all? Think about it. Right now, somewhere on this planet, millions of people are watching videos, making phone calls, playing games, ordering food, using GPS, sending messages, streaming music, and every second, telecom companies are collecting money from the digital highways that make all of it possible. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on one of the biggest industries in the world, the telecom communication business. How did it go from wires hanging on telephone poles to satellites floating in space? How do telecom giants really make their money? And could the future mean your phone company becomes something much bigger than just your phone company? Welcome to Behind the Brands. Let's get into it. Quick question before we start. How many hours do you think you spend on your phone every day? Drop it in the comments. You might be surprised when you actually look. Now let's rewind. Back before smartphones. Back before social media. Back before Wi-Fi. Telecom wasn't cool. Telecom meant one thing. Phones. Landline phones. You remember them. Those giant phones attached to walls. If someone called your house, everybody knew. And if your cousin stayed on the phone too long, nobody else could use it. And long-distance calls? Forget about it. Families used to panic when bills arrived. A simple call to another country could cost a fortune. Telecom companies made money from voice minutes. The longer people talked, the more money they earned. Simple business. But then something happened. The internet showed up. And everything changed. Suddenly, telecom companies realized something massive. People weren't just paying to talk anymore. They were paying to connect. And connection became one of the most valuable products on earth. Fast forward to today. The telecom industry is now worth well over $1 trillion globally and continues growing as data demand explodes. Global telecom revenues reached roughly $1.3 trillion recently, with billions of mobile connections worldwide. Omdia plus one. Think about how crazy that is. Trillion with a T. But here's where things get interesting. Most people think telecom companies make money from your monthly phone bill. Nope. That's only part of the story. Let's break down their money machine. Revenue stream number 1. Wireless subscriptions. This is the obvious one. Monthly phone plans. Unlimited data plans. Family plans. Business plans. International plans. Millions of customers paying every month creates predictable cash flow. Imagine 10 million customers paying $70 per month. That's hundreds of millions rolling in monthly. Now imagine tens of millions. Huge. Revenue stream number 2. Data usage. Back then companies sold minutes. Now they sell data, and people are consuming insane amounts of it. Streaming movies, watching TikTok, gaming, video calls, AI tools, cloud services, everything needs data. And telecom companies know one thing. People rarely use less internet over time. They usually want more. Revenue stream number 3. Internet services, home internet, fiber connections, business internet, rural internet, high-speed internet packages. Some companies realized something smart. Why sell customers only one thing when you can sell 3? Phone service, internet, TV. Bundle everything together. Now instead of $70, maybe that customer pays $200. Revenue stream number 4. Device sales. Ever notice how easy phone upgrades feel? Only $20 more a month. Sounds harmless. Until you realize you're paying for $1,000 plus device over time. Telecom companies profit from device financing, accessories, insurance plans, and upgrade programs. Revenue stream number 5. Business solutions. This is where many people have no idea how much money exists. Big corporations need cloud services, cybersecurity, private networks, data centers, enterprise communications, network infrastructure. Some telecom companies make billions serving businesses alone. Revenue stream number 6. Infrastructure leasing. This one is sneaky. Telecom towers, fiber lines, equipment locations. Some companies build infrastructure and lease space to others. Imagine owning thousands of cell towers. Every carrier wants space. That's like collecting rent from digital real estate. Revenue stream number 7. Advertising and data services. Now, telecom companies have information on usage patterns, traffic trends, and customer behavior. Privacy rules matter here, but many companies create business insights, marketing products, or partnerships using aggregated data. Now let's travel around the world because the business gets really interesting. In North America, companies focused heavily on expensive smartphone plans and bundles, higher average spending per customer. In parts of Asia, some telecom providers focused on scale, massive populations, lower prices, huge subscriber numbers. In Africa, mobile telecom changed entire economies. Many people skipped traditional banking systems completely. Mobile money became huge. Imagine using your phone as your bank account, paying bills, sending money, buying products. For millions of people, this wasn't convenience, it was transformation. In parts of Europe, competition often pushed prices lower and forced innovation. Different countries and different strategies, but they all had one thing in common. They all discovered the same truth. Control the connection, and you control the gateway. Think about your daily life. Netflix needs telecom. YouTube needs telecom. GPS needs telecom. Online gaming needs telecom. Remote work needs telecom. AI needs telecom. Without telecom, a large part of modern life freezes. And here's where it gets even crazier. Telecom companies now face a strange problem. Data use keeps exploding. But profit growth isn't always exploding with it. Telecom traffic is rising rapidly while companies are looking for new ways to make money and use AI to reduce costs. PwC +1. Because consumers want faster internet, but they don't always want higher prices. So now companies are hunting for the next gold mine. Enter the future. 5G, 6G, AI, satellite internet, smart cities, connected cars, internet-connected homes, autonomous vehicles. Right now, billions of 5G connections already exist globally, and future growth continues to expand. Ericsson.com +1. Imagine your future house. Your fridge talks to your grocery app. Your car talks to traffic systems. Your watch talks to your doctor. Your AI assistant talks to everything. Everything connected. Everything communicating. Everything using telecom. And then there are satellites. Years ago, internet meant towers and cables. Today, companies are putting internet into space. Satellite networks are growing rapidly with millions of users and huge revenue growth expectations. The Wall Street Journal +1. Imagine being on a mountain, middle of nowhere, and still having fast internet. That changes everything. But here's the big question. If AI becomes smarter, cars drive themselves, homes become intelligent, and billions of devices talk to each other, will telecom companies simply be phone companies anymore? Or will they become digital utility companies? Because electricity powers the physical world, but communication powers the digital world. And whoever controls that highway could control the future economy. Which brings me back to you, because chances are you're watching this video on a device using a telecom network. While paying one of these companies every month, you probably use them every day. But most people never think about the machine running in the background until the internet goes down. Then suddenly, everybody becomes an expert. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, hit that like button. Subscribe if you want more deep dives into the businesses hiding behind everyday life. And tell me below, what industry should we expose next? Banks, airlines, streaming companies, sports leagues, credit cards? This is Behind the Brands, and I'll see you in the next one.